The Morgan silver dollar is easily one of the most beloved coins in the history of the United States Mint. And if it wasn't for the introduction of the Silver Eagle in 1986, it could easily be argued as the most collected coin in American history. We finally saw the coin return after a 100-year hiatus in 2021, and with that release we got something very special. The first Carson City Mint Morgan dollars in over 130 years. Technically. You see, in 2021, it was a big deal when these coins came out. They were some of the most popular coins the U.S. Mint had seen in decades. We saw 5 total silver dollars released with the Morgan dollar design and 1 peace dollar. The Philadelphia Mint would end up striking 3 total Morgan dollars, the Philadelphia Mint issue, and then 2 special Privy Mark Morgan dollars. That's why I said kind of when I mentioned it being the first Carson City Mint Morgan dollar in over 131 years. Famously, the Carson City Mint shut its doors on the Morgan dollar series in 1893. So this coin actually was the most awaited silver dollar from that group. The only downside was, because the Carson City Mint didn't actually exist anymore, this is actually a Carson City Mint Privy Mark. So it's not the Carson City Mint's return, but it is the first ever, and only to this day, Carson City Mint Privy Mark coin made by the United States Mint. And these silver dollars have been certified by NGC to be in perfect MS-70 condition. It's item number 905-9612. That's 905-9612. And at just $499.95 for each of our certified perfect MS-70 grade coins, you are going to save more than $95 versus our nearest competition. And all of our coins are in the special 100th anniversary label that NGC made for this iconic release. We saw collectors hit these coins up so hard that the U.S. Mint then released more coins in 2023 and in 2024, including the first ever publicly available proofs and the first ever reverse proofs in the Morgan dollar series. These coins were the ones that reignited silver dollar fever all across America. And with a minted of just 175,000 total pieces allowed, it's actually rarer than all but 2 Morgan dollars made in the entire history of the coin. You can give us a call tonight at 1-866-518-5933 or head over to our website, abccoins.com. Then click that search bar you see on the page and put 905-9612. That's 905-9612. And grab yourself a perfect piece of silver dollar and United States Mint history. Now, in 2021, they would strike just 175,000 of these special Privy Mark Morgan dollars. That literally makes it, if you were considering it a regular Morgan dollar, the 3rd rarest of all time. The lowest mintage the Carson City Mint ever saw in the original run was 228,000 with the 85cc. This coin blows it out of the water. We're looking at 53,000 fewer coins in mintage. And then take into account that this coin is in perfect MS-70 grade. How often have you ever seen a Morgan dollar get anywhere near an MS-70 in condition? This is probably going to be your only chance to own such a coin. And today, there are just 41,279 that exist in this grade with NGC. That means less than 1/3 of the coins graded out as perfect. And that's even taking into account that these were the first Morgan dollars struck with modern minting technology, which means that they are quite literally some of the most beautiful Morgan dollars you are ever going to see in your collecting lifetime. We all know that there are a couple of dates like the 81S and the 82S that stand out for their strike quality, but nothing can compare to a modern day Morgan. And this is the best of the bunch, a perfect 70. We found this coin with our competition in this grade for $595. We are more than $95 less while also being in the stunning 100th anniversary holder. These coins were such a hit when they first came out that the U.S. Mint is going to be making Morgan dollars and peace dollars for years to come. And it's all thanks to this special CC Morgan dollar that technically wasn't. At more than $95 less than our nearest competition, these coins are not going to last long. and their status as being the first time we've seen the CC mint mark, or privy mark in this case, used on a Morgan silver dollar in 131 years is going to make it a treasured coin in the series for years to come. These coins, when they came out, were literally the biggest thing the US Mint had seen in decades. I think the only coin I ever saw have a bigger impact on release day were those special gold Kennedys that came out a while back. And some of you may remember how crazy that was. Well, I can tell you this was crazier. The Morgan silver dollar had made a triumphant return. And not only did it make a return, we saw CC mint mark, the O mint mark, the San Francisco, the Denver, and the Philadelphia all in the same year. And with them being limited to 175,000 coins per design, i.e. the mint mark, that has made them some of the rarest Morgan dollars of all time, and easily some of the most sought after special issue silver dollars in American history. At just $499.95, we are more than $95 less than our nearest competition. The only downside to this coin tonight is we only have a couple that are in perfect 70 grade. With more than half of them already gone, I'm going to throw a 30-second timer up and run through this coin one more time before it sells out. This is the 2021 Carson City Mint silver dollar. It was a privy mark, not a mint mark, because the Carson City Mint had shuttered its doors for the Morgan Dollar series more than 131 years earlier. This coin is in perfect 70 condition, a grade with NGC today that has just about a third of the entire mintage. Just 175,000 of these coins were allowed to be made, making it automatically the third rarest Morgan dollar of all time in the series. It is also rarer than the rarest CC mint mark Morgan dollar ever made, the 85cc. At $499.95, we are more than $95 less than our nearest competition. And I'm sorry, but that is our time. We have to move on and see what's coming up next.